Pack is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition when the war does their mission. Not no mercy, see the race like the street. If you don't know, you better find out the war pack. Here to prove a point, number one, just believe that you don't wanna test with them. I'll be here for the them, coming to ring with them, you're never walking out again. Turn your back on the war pack.
Okay, welcome to the Bedford County Free Press Live Video News here on Facebook.
Turn your back on the war pack. Turn your back on the war pack. You might wind up in a body bag. Take your chances.
I am your host, the bad guy reporter himself, the cameraman, the head of the table. It's Saturday, December the 16th, 2023. Okay, so welcome to the show. So we're going to make some new rules here. We are not going to accept any more of the phone calls from the private numbers. And I do want to say that I received a phone call this morning from Alan Kelly. Yes, I received a phone call from Alan Kelly this morning, and he assures me that he is not the one calling. I told him that somebody was on here saying that they were Alan Kelly and they were, laying out a challenge to Guido about some sort of a barbecue showdown where he would put up 20,000 and Guido has to put up 20,000 and Tina and all this crazy nonsense. So, what's up, Dean? Dean Blattenberg joining us this morning. So, just want to say that Alan Kelly called this morning, called me personally. We talked, we discussed things, and he assured me he is not the one that has been calling on the show making these rude and sly remarks. He said he's got better things to do. He really has no issue with me. He says he has no issue with Guido anymore. He said he does not do the barbecue anymore. So I told him that I would not mention his name on the show anymore, other than to correct here today that he called me and said he is not the one that called on the phone. So currently in Bedford County, it is 34 degrees, and I just want to say we are going to get back to the basics of the news. I will still be doing my cutting edge Sunday Sinners show because we are Bedford County Free Press News Entertainment, but we are not going to be accepting any more phone calls from private numbers. If you wish to call in and discuss a news event, my number is 814-977-8305. We will always take live calls as long as you show your number and you have a legitimate story or comments that you would like to make live on the show concerning any news reports or personal comments that I might make. So this weather report is sponsored by the Bedford County Free Press Advertising. Advertise on the #1 news outlet in Bedford County, the Bedford County Free Press. They offer weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly rates. They also offer one-time price on special events or sales. They will also advertise video commercials and 30-second commercials on their news show. They accept PayPal and Cash App for no-wait service. No deadline to meet. They are open 7 days a week, including all major holidays. Call them at 814-977-8305 or email them at freepress@bedfordcountyfreepress.com. and follow their Facebook page. Just search Bedford County Free Press. Okay, so the weather for today: sunshine and clouds mixed, high 53 degrees. Tonight, cloudy, areas of patchy fog developing, low of 39 degrees. Sunday, areas of patchy fog early, rain showers in the morning will evolve into a more steady rain in the afternoon, high around 49 degrees. Chance of rain will be 90%. Rainfall near a quarter of an inch. Tomorrow night, cloudy with periods of rain, potential for heavy rainfall, low of 43. Chance of rain for Sunday evening will be 100%. Rainfall possibly over an inch. The outlook for the next few days will be Monday, AM showers, 47 degrees with a 46% chance of rain. Tuesday, partly cloudy, 32 degrees. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 43 degrees. So joining us is Jeff Oswald is here, Tammy is here, and Dean Blattenberg is here. We do have some Bedford County news, and then we will review the NFL schedule, which is going to be 3 games for today. But first, let's do the Bedford County news. 33-year-old Scott Allen Broombaugh of Martinsburg, Pennsylvania, has been charged with DUI, unsafe driving, operating a vehicle without the ignition interlock, restrictions on alcoholic beverages, careless driving, and operating a vehicle on a suspended license. This stemming from an incident on December the 2nd of 2023 in Liberty Township. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 23-year-old Alexander J. McConnell of James Creek, Pennsylvania, has been charged with DUI, unsafe driving, DUI with a blood alcohol level of 0.16% and higher, driving at an unsafe speed, failure to keep right, disregard of traffic lane, careless driving, reckless driving, and failure to report an accident to law enforcement. This stemming from an incident on November the 30th of 2023 in Liberty Township. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 56-year-old Elaine Lorraine Ryan of Everett has been charged with theft by unlawful taking, receiving stolen property, and forgery. This stemming from an incident on January the 1st of 2016 in the borough of Everett. She was arraigned on December the 15th of 2023 and released on $15,000 unsecured bail. A preliminary hearing has been scheduled for January the 3rd of 2024. 32-year-old Elijah Michael Cogan of Hopewell has been charged with DUI, controlled substance Schedule 1, and careless driving. This stemming from an incident on May the 27th of 2023 in Liberty Township. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. Okay, so that is the news for Bedford County. There is no other news in surrounding counties, and Nicole is joining us, and Audrey is joining us as well. So, in case you tuned in late, we have made a decision that we are no longer going to be airing any voice messages from private callers. So their 15 minutes of fame is over. We are not giving them any more airtime. If you would like to still contact us and talk about newsworthy items, you can call us at 814-977-8305. Also, if you would like to send us cards or mail, our mailing address is Bedford County Free Press, Post Office Box 232 in Fishertown, Pennsylvania 15539. I am moving to Altoona here in about 2 weeks. So as of now, I will be getting a new post office box in Altoona, but until then, you can just send whatever mail you feel the need to send to the Bedford County Free Press, Post Office Box 232 in Fishertown, Pennsylvania 15539. Gary Carter. Good morning, Mr. Carter. He says, good morning, Randy, at the head of the table. So, no more private calls. We will not be answering them. We will not be listening to the voice messages. In fact, I won't even be listening to the voice messages in private, because as soon as I see that it's going to be a private call, I will just be deleting the message without even looking at it. So, okay, we're going to get back to the basics of the news here on the Bedford County Free Press. The show is over. All the hype with the haters is done. We still will be doing the Cutting Edge Sunday Sinners show with your host, Brother C. will be hosting the Sunday Sinners show / the Cutting Edge. That'll be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. or so. We will be talking about, we do have a miracle letter. Alan is here. We do have a miracle letter to read tomorrow on the Sunday Sinners Cutting Edge show, and we will be taking phone calls concerning Heather Dybert. So look for that show tomorrow. As usual, the Cutting Edge is Cutting Edge style show. You can call in at 814-977-8305 for the show tomorrow. Now, let's go to the NFL as they're winding down the season. So, last night, Las Vegas defeated the LA Chargers 63-21. Wow, what a shootout that was. Okay, so for the rest of the NFL schedule, today, 1 o'clock is a game. It'll be Minnesota against Cincinnati. At 4:30, the Pittsburgh Steelers against Indianapolis. And then at 8:15 will be Denver versus Detroit. For the rest of the schedule on Sunday, Atlanta against Carolina, Cleveland against Chicago, Tampa Bay against Green Bay, New York Jets against Miami, New York Giants against New Orleans, Tennessee against Houston. The 8-5 Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs will be taking on the New England Patriots. The 10-3 San Francisco 49ers looks like they have, well, they're tied with Philadelphia and Baltimore with the best in Dallas. Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, so San Francisco, Dallas, Baltimore, and Philadelphia all have the same standings of 10 wins and 3 losses. So something's got to give there. So San Francisco will take on Arizona on Sunday, Washington against Los Angeles, The Dallas Cowboys, 10-3, will take on Buffalo. The Baltimore Ravens, 10-3, will take on Jacksonville. And the Philadelphia Eagles, 10-3, will take on Seattle on Monday Night Football. So Tim Eyman finally caught the live show. Congratulations, Tim Eyman. How's things going down in Cumberland? So like I said, so San Francisco, Dallas, Baltimore, and Philadelphia all competing for the best in the league. All of them have 10 wins and 3 losses. So as we wind down the NFL season, we got 4 at the top of the NFL. So somebody's got to get knocked off the podium there. So this will be an exciting weekend in the NFL. Tim Eyman said a local Cumberland guy plays for the Bills, but I will still be rooting for Dallas. Cold as a witch's. Okay. So, so Alan wants to know from Tim Eyman, who's the local guy that actually plays for Buffalo, who's from Cumberland. So that is all of the news that we have for today, and that is the NFL schedule. Like I said, I'm going to reiterate again, we are not accepting any more calls from private numbers. We're not going to give them the time of day. We're not going to repeat their messages. So the game is over. I win. I've always win. The Bedford County Free Press will be going back to the news. So with that, don't forget, tomorrow is the Cutting Edge Sunday Sinners show. We will have a miracle letter that we will read, and we will be taking calls and discussing Heather Dybert. So with that, you've been watching the Bedford County Free Press live video news here on Facebook. I am your host, the head of the table, the cameraman. And until tomorrow, or unless we get late breaking news, we will see you either on the morning show on Sunday, or we will see you on the Cutting Edge Sunday Sinners show at 5 p.m. Until then, it's a good day to be the bad guy.